Today we have a brand new season. Let me just make sure that the volume is on. And here we are. The party just got bigger with SummerSlam 23. There's Seth freaking Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Asuka. There we are. Very, very cool. I'm just going to very quickly go into my own YouTube so that I can see the comments from you guys. And also give people just a little bit of a time to come along and join. Let's go into my own channel. There we are, I am now live. And waiting for the chat to show up. There we are. Ah, there we are. We have people. So let me see here. I see that you guys are leaving comments. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and hopefully... There we are! Sky Clip says, good evening! It is Beast. Hey, it's Beast. And Big Boss Man says, activate Pot of Grid. The POG. So, let's see what we are going to get here. This is very wonderful to see you all here today. Thank you all for showing up and coming along for this very impromptu. But this is SummerSlam. You know what? I'm going to move this down just a second here. I'm just going to take quite a screenshot so that I can make this the thumbnail a little bit later on. And Beast says, I'm excited. There we are. There's a screenshot for just a little bit later. And congratulations, I've increased my top 8 tier to SummerSlam 2023. And I've earned increased draft board and pack rewards. There's Busman. So SummerSlam 23 tier has arrived. Supercard including Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, LA Knight, Rhea Ripley, Dirty Dom Mysterio, and more. Sky Clip says, there's freebie, was almost. Let's click OK, and we are already on gold. I think that means that we are, yes, we are in SummerSlam 23 plus already before we even do anything. The team is already SummerSlam 23 plus, I believe. I think I just missed a message there. We have 456 followers, thank you to everyone. Big Boss Man says his freebie was India Hartwell. And, oh no, not that. So, under quests, he does this quest. Yes, it still only gives you the chance at a myth. So, I wonder if we'll get a new one we did last time. So, let's just see what we have going on here. So, catalogue, eh? There's a new thing for collections. So, there we are. Once we get a Solo Score and... once we get a Solo Score, it's only Solo Score that we need for all the other 5. Then we'll get ourselves a brand new and free SummerSlam card as well. So that could be rather cool. So I think the first thing we want to do is just... well, first of all, let's take a quick look at Giants and see what we get. There we go. There is the first event card, the SummerSlam 23 Damian Priest, which I will most certainly be going for a double heroic on. And let's see here, you get a WrestleMania 39 Andre, a Myth Kane, the SummerSlam 23 Dijakovic, and of course the event card is Damian Priest, who looks very, very cool. That's probably the best image of Damian Priest that we have ever had. Design looks insane. I agree with you 100%, Beast, or Brutal. It's difficult to call you the wrong thing. Team Road to Glory, of course, we finished. And I see that a new Team Battleground has been started. And let me just take a quick gander in here. So here is our cards. I'm just going to very quickly snap through those. Very cool, Santos Escobar. And, I am quite low down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am 7th. Oh my goodness. Vin Diesel tier. And we are against, that is quite a name that we are against. But let's look at the rewards. And of course, yes, there you see it. The winning team will get a chance at a random mail, which can be either a myth or SummerSlam 23. And you also get 2 chances at myths or WrestleMania 39s, as well as 1090 super coins. So that is all very, very cool. We'll go over here, speaking of super coins. We have 2 ways to win. Free myth pack. Last one left. Choose the winner, win rewards. Okay. I do not know what this is. Let's try it out. This is brand new to me. So select my superstar. Well, out of these guys, who would I be putting my money on? I'm thinking Kane, thinking Andre the Giant, Kurt Angle, maybe Bobby Lashley. Those all seem like good picks. But I don't think I can rule out big Andre the Giant. That is the one I'm going to go with. Let's proceed. And there he is. There he is in the top. I'm not worried. I don't think the opponent can count 3. Okay. 30 will rumble. 16 will proceed. So round 1, let's see. Andre. Let's see if I get lucky. A lot of people going out over the top. Andre's still in there. Andre has been known to win these giant battle royales in the past. Great job, you made it. 16 will rumble, 8 will proceed. Okay, so we're going to throw out another half of the Royal Rumble. Okay. See cards going flying left and right. Andre's still in there. Okay. We're still up there. We're into the top 8. Now only 4 will proceed. Gonna keep going. So cards being thrown left and right. Oh, we got eliminated. Choose another superstar and keep going, or just claim and exit. Well, okay. Let's claim. That looks okay. We got 4 silver Seth tokens. We got a Pixel Hulk Hogan. We got a Royal Rumble 23 Kofi Kingston and a SummerSlam BC Xavier Woods. So, very cool. Seth tokens. We're going to have to see what those are about. That's going to be interesting. So we have 2 ways to win. So the last one left seems to be just down to pure luck. I think I was the first one eliminated in mine. Wonder what we can use them for. Well, let's click over here into the collectibles, and there we are. Oh my goodness, there is a lot going on here, isn't there? So we have Seth freaking Rollins. So when we get 75, we get one of this, which gives us a Seth Golden token. Interesting. This gives us a freaking golden token, and this one over here gives us a Rollins golden token. So a Seth exchange. So this gives us. So hang on. Oh right, by throwing in 3 Seth, we get a bonus chance of freaking and Rollins with additional ones. Okay, so that seems to get you these tokens. Where do we use these tokens? Is it in here? Okay, maybe it's up here. Maybe there's new quests. Okay, well, I assume what we want to do is we want to. I think you can use them for Rollins. Where do you cash them in? Where do we get the Seth thing? So we can get 5 golden Seth tokens. I assume that there's somewhere that we can cash in these. You couldn't find it. Okay. Is it a fusion? Could that be what it is? Is it under fusions? No, there's no fusion here. I am mildly confused, to say the least. Maybe once this reward mania disappears, it'll be replaced by something else. Maybe the card isn't out yet. That is very, very possible. Maybe they're just placeholders for when the Seth Rollins event does drop. It's just that I was expecting it to be out already, especially considering we've got these here. What I'm assuming is that you'll have to cash in 1 gold Seth, 1 gold freaking, and 1 gold Rollins to get the brand new SummerSlam 23 card. Because the fact that you can get 5 of each makes me think it is possible to get a maximum of a 45-3 Seth Rollins. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, well, oh, I see the TLC is back for the rewards for this. Okay, in the TLC ones, you can get the freaking tokens with a bonus chance of... Oh no, it just contains 2 of the following. Okay, that's interesting. So it seems you can just get tokens from there. Let's go into this. Rhea Ripley's left arrow, not right arrow. So that doesn't help. Interesting. Okay, let's play a little bit of War Games. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, before we're allowed to play War Games, we have to use some of these tokens from the Superstore. Now, this gives me a chance at getting Summerslam 23 cards. So if we use 4,000 here, I don't really want to go wasting 4,000, but I'm kind of forced to. Yeah, we don't really need Myth Single. There's no guaranteed SummerSlam cards. Okay, so we're just going to use 4,000 here. Let's see if we get anything from this pack. Got a Myth Manager, Bobby Heenan. WrestleMania 39, Carmelo Hayes. WrestleMania 39, Universe. And Royal Rumble 23, Bobby Lashley. Well, we'll take the Bobby Heenan, but the rest of it, we do not need. On the plus side, we have now... Well, we unfortunately didn't get a SummerSlam 23 card, but we will. We will, very soon. And Shiryuki says that he is here from Corfu. Welcome. So, let's go into war and play a few of these games until we get our first reset, which should be a guaranteed SummerSlam 23. That was me clicking the wrong thing there, my mistake. So, oh, we're already seeing SummerSlam 23 cards. Stephen Briggs says hi, welcome. Welcome along to the live stream. And speed, we'll put in... Yeah, we'll put in Dragon Lee. There is a SummerSlam 23 The Miz. So managed to win all those games. So we have 14 picks here. You can see that we are well into... Oh, there we go. And our very first card was Drew McIntyre. Aye, that's the right. He's also Scottish. We are going to screenshot that. That is very, very cool. Big Iron Drew, yes. Scottish warrior. Okay. Maybe he'll be back in the title picture at some point. Well, that is very... Your hometown hero? Really? I too am from Scotland, I'll have you know. I'm a big old Scottish grandcat. So, very, very pleased with that. That's very cool indeed. Let's take out this right-hand side, because I've noticed the right-hand side tends to give me more chances. Austin Crazy, or Austin Casey even, so there's no R in there. He says hi, welcome, hello, welcome to the live stream. So, lock down that big old Drew McIntyre, make sure that you don't accidentally dust him. And let's dust the rest of these. We're actually very close to a reset as well, which is very cool. And we've got 7 energy, so I'll have to dump that off. So let's go ahead and do that. Use all, back out. And now we have a few other things we can do. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and we have 2 free rung ladders. We have rung 17 and rung 18, which will give us another guaranteed male and a guaranteed female. So let's see what female we get first of all. We are going to get Indy Hartwell. Very, very cool. Of course, recent member of the Way, former NXT Women's Champion. Very nice to see. That is, yep, Indy. Brittle's very, very excited about that. It's very cool to see. So we're going to lock her down because that's very cool. And if we're playing 20,000 games, let's see. Can we get ourselves a pro Drew McIntyre? Sami Zayn! I'll take Sami Zayn. That is also very, very cool, to say the least. The chances of just 2 Drew McIntyres in a row would have been tremendous. We also have another free 10 draft pick, so let's grab that as well. And we get 500 credits for reaching the SummerSlam 23 tier. We need to make a pro to get this one, and we need to make a Fortify pro to get that one. And everything else we have done. A whole bunch of badges left to get, so I still need to win King of the Ring 4 more times, which I really don't feel like doing. And earn a Platinum League 2 more times to get that one. Your mum went to school with Drew? Oh goodness. Drew McIntyre used to go to a card game shop called The Dream, which wasn't too far away from here. The Dream is now closed down, but he didn't go there for card games. He went there because it had wrestling memorabilia as well, and obviously he looked a lot different back then than what he does today. But I was there on occasion, but I was just there to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was quite young at the time, so McIntyre would have been quite a bit older than me, to say this. Not much older, but he's a decent bit older. Like, enough that he would be like, oh, right, yeah, the kids are around playing card games, okay. So, there we go. We have more that we can do. Loving the stream, oh, thank you very much. If we go into ticket store, we have 406 tickets, and each one of these gives us a chance at getting more SummerSlam 23 cards. So, shall we give that a try? So this one is 100. This one is only 50. So 50 gives you 2 chances at a male, 2 chances at a female, 2 supports, and 5 of these, the train-ups. The 100 one gives you 5 chances as opposed to 4. 5 chances of the male, 5 chances of the female. Contains 1 random equipment and 10 train-ups. And then, of course, the 25 one only gives you 1 chance at SummerSlam 23, 1 chance at a female myth, and then, of course, 2 of the train-ups. So I think we might just go for 4 of these that cost 100. What do you guys think in the chat? You guys are going to have to let me know. Is this what we are going for? I think this is the one that I want to go for. I think that might be the best option. Give us 5 chances at another SummerSlam 23. And it's really more like 20 chances because we're doing it 4 times. Well, let's jump into it then. See if we can get anything, see if we can get lucky. So we got a Giovanni Vinci, we got a Myth, The Miz. Train up. It's another Myth card. That's a Myth train up. Okay, there's a Royal Rumble, WrestleMania 39. There's another Myth card coming up, I see it. And it's a Myth train up, okay. It's not as good. There's a SummerSlam card. There's a SummerSlam, I see it. It is 3 spaces away from us. We got ourselves a Royal Rumble 23, Liv Morgan. We got ourselves a Royal Rumble to Shayna Baszler. We got ourselves a WrestleMania Bobby Lashley. And here comes the SummerSlam card. What's it going to be, fellas? It is the Hulkster. Oh yeah, brother. Wait, that was Macho Man. Let me tell you something, brother. We got the Hulkster. We got Hulk Hogan himself. Yeah. Yeah, brother. Oh my goodness, we got the Hulkster. Well, that is an excellent start. We got another Liv Morgan. There's another SummerSlam card coming up. We got Train Up Plus Plus. We got Myth elbow pads. That's very, very cool. We got a Myth Train Up. Here's our next SummerSlam card. When it comes crashing down, etc. That's right, True Hulkster, we got you. Another one. Let's go. We got Ludwig Kaiser. We got Ludwig Kaiser and Hulk Hogan from the same pack. That is very, very cool. Very awesome. We got a WrestleMania 39 Charlotte Flair and a Train Up as well. 2 out of 1 pack. Lock those down. Ludwig Kaiser and Hulk, the immortal Hulk Hogan. That is absolutely awesome. That is insane. God tier pack. We're going to lock down that Myth elbow pad as well. That was only 1 out of 4. We have 3 more to go. Let's see if we can get even luckier again. We've got a Myth Train Up. Royal Rumble 23, Royal Rumble 23, WrestleMania 39, Emma. These ones aren't helping. There's a Myth card coming up. There's Edge. There's WrestleMania Train Up. This a Royal Rumble 23, Ludwig Kaiser as well. So, okay, here is... I've done that. I've opened 3 of them and I've never got one of my tier. It is the power of doing the stream. It is all the Hulkamaniacs in the stream that are pushing us forward. So let's see what our first Myth card is. Our first Myth card is going to be a Myth Train Up, followed by another Myth Train Up. Oh god, that was horrible. Roxanne Perez. There's an Eve. We get our next card is also going to be a Myth. It is a Braun Strowman. Okay, very cool. Big old Braun. We got Emma. Remember, if we get a Myth Solus Core, we also get a guaranteed another SummerSlam 23 card as well. So if we can get a Myth Solus Core, that also helps. Got a WrestleMania 39 Train Up. There's Sweatbands. Sweatbands aren't quite as good as the elbow pad because it gives you plus 3% trigger, which isn't quite as good as the power. A Myth Train Up, plus, very cool. And we're not getting anything else for the rest of this pack. Royal Rumble 23, WrestleMania 39 Shawn Michaels, Roxanne Perez, and big old Drew McIntyre. So I think from that we're gonna lock down the Sweatbands. Just going to keep the rest of that pack. Let's go again. Another one. So we're starting with 3 Myth cards in a row. There's a Myth Stacey Kimbler. That's very, very awesome. That's very cool. WrestleMania 39 Montez Ford. WrestleMania, well, Myth tier Bianca Belair. Oh my goodness. Those are definitely both going into my deck. So we're going to lock down both of those Myth females. We got a WrestleMania 39 Soul Ruka, Royal Rumble 23 Valhalla, a Royal Rumble 23 t-shirt. That's not as good. It's not as good as the Myth ones. Royal Rumble 23 Train Up. There's the Hurricane. Royal Rumble 23 Train Up. And a Myth Bayley as well. We got 3 Myth females out of this pack. That is incredible. That is, like... You cannot pull a SummerSlam 23 female, but you getting those Myth females is the best that you can get. Royal Rumble 23 Train Up, Finn Balor. It looks like the rest of these are all Royal Rumble 23s. There's a Myth card coming up. Damien Priest, Austin Theory, Train Up. That's a Myth Train Up plus, Train Up plus, and Train Up. So yeah, we are locking down all 3 of those females. Very, very cool to see. And the t-shirt we can do without, so that one we're just going to leave. So I believe this is our 4th and last pack of getting these 3 female Myths, indeed. Very, very surprising. So let's see if we can get anything cool here. We've got a WrestleMania 39 Carmella, Tommaso Ciampa, Drew McIntyre, Charlotte Flair. There's a SummerSlam card coming up. We've got another SummerSlam card, guys. Sheamus, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, Royal Rumble 23 Train Up. And it's time for another SummerSlam 23 card. And we have got ourselves our SummerSlam 23 Train Up Plus. No! That's not this. That's not the Summerslam 23 card that I was looking for. Oh my goodness. Well, let's continue going. We got ourselves a Royal Rumble 23 train up. There's Lita. Another Royal Rumble 23 train up. Oh, WrestleMania 39. There's only 5 more cards left. 4 more. Oh, these are all Royal Rumbles and WrestleMania 39s, which we don't really want. This Royal Rumble 23 sweatbands, we really don't need that. Only 1 card left remaining for it to be another SummerSlam 23 card. And it's our Royal Rumble 23. So, WrestleMania 39, Royal Rumble 23 train up. There's another Charlotte Flair. And big old Becky Lynch was the final card there. I don't think there's anything there that we wanted from that pack at all. Okay, so we have went through those. We have done that. I think we have got another few draft picks, but we are now on 478 of the 450 cards. So it's now time for us to possibly consider combining some of these cards. So this Bianca Belair, we need to get up to level 100 and get her 100 games before we're allowed to pro her. I don't think we need this WrestleMania 39 Charlotte. We definitely don't need any of the Royal Rumble pros, so I think we can get rid of those. And I'm not convinced there's anything else here that we tremendously care about. Well, in fairness, go into support and look at all of those. We no longer need this manager Bobby Heenan because we did get this manager Bobby Heenan, the Smith one, a little bit earlier on. So let's do something like that. There we go. Give us a nice image. And then that gives us another card that we can discard because it is not needed. Now, is there anything else that we can get rid of? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Okay, now does this Pro WrestleMania 39 Charlotte Flair help? I don't think it does. We already have a fortified 3 Charlotte Flair, so that is why. So unfortunately we do not need them, and I don't think these Royal Rumbles are going to help us in any way, so let's just combine those. Doesn't matter, we're going to be getting rid of them. It gives us more stars, of course. Brings up to 10,694 new cards. We don't even need the Pro Charlotte. I can catalogue Pro the Hulkster. Should we? Do I care? How much does it cost? 100. We can pay that, sure. Okay, there we go. There's the Pro Hulkster. So we need to level up a couple of cards. Brother Pro. So, well, there we can see the strength of some of the cards. So it looks like big old Hulkster is actually stronger than McIntyre, who is stronger than Sami Zayn, who is stronger than Ludwig Kaiser, who is stronger than Indy Hartwell. So there you see how that all relates to each other. So we do need to level up this Bayley, this Stacey Keibler, and this Bianca Belair as well, because even if singularly they aren't going to help, if we get a pro of them, of which we do have a pro Bianca Belair, that will most certainly definitely help our deck at the moment. Let's take a quick look here at the females. So right arrow is Beth Phoenix. So that's 100. Well, it's 143 on speed and charisma, and 151 and 152 in power and toughness. So if Indy Hartwell becomes stronger than that, then we can get rid of her. We pulled a Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Finn Balor, Seth Freaking Rollins, and Austin Theory. My goodness, that is a lot of cards that you have pulled, good sir. So we have a lot of cards to get rid of here. So I don't think we need any WrestleMania 39 females. Wow, we have a lot of cards to get rid of. My goodness. We'll start from the bottom and work our way up. That puts her on level 90. So we need just a little bit more. Go with 3. Level 98. One more will do it. And we're going to use the hurricane. I can already see that her stats are stronger than the Pro... What was it? Pro Beth Phoenix? Yes. With 159 million in power, 162 in toughness, then 163 in charisma, and 166.4 in speed. So, Indy Hartwell, pretty savage, to say the least. So, yes, I think immediately. Oh, Kamaru King has increased his top 8 tier to Summerslam 23+. Congratulations, Kamaru King. So, yep, you can see that she is actually just a tiny bit under the Pro Myth Indy Hartwell. Also, we have 3 Indy Hartwells in a row now. 3 Indy Hartwells and 1 Charlotte Flair, my goodness. Can we get a better image? Finn Balor with an oh yeah. Yeah, that looks a bit better, I think. Kind of like the myth image. I think the myth image looks pretty good there, actually. I clicked on swap image and it just didn't do anything for a second there. It's an old school Indy Hartwell. The term is a flock of indies. a flock of Hartwells, perhaps. I am leaning towards the myth one, unless we see anything better. I think this is the image I want to go for. So let's change out this one. Yeah. And then they're all different. There we go. Okay. So we have different Indy Hartwells. We've managed to establish that. Right. So we definitely also want to guarantee make Bianca Belair. So let's use some of these. So to level 78, we need a little bit more. Look at how much stronger the Chyna and Charlotte Flair is than Carmella and Emma. That is crazy. Like, Lita is stronger than Carmelo Hayes, Montez Ford, and Tommaso Ciampa. My jaw dropped when you got Drew because he's Scottish and you're Scottish too. Yes, we are indeed both big old Scottish cats. That brings Bianca up to level 91. Get rid of 3 of these. There we are, that is enough to make Bianca up to level 100. So let's go for the Hulkster brother. Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. So which one are we going to go for? You know what? One of my favourite images is always been this one, and I think that's the one we're going to go for. I think that is just the epitome of, you know, the Hulkamania era. Like, these ones are obviously of, like, you know, the older Hulkster, but this one, this one's also pretty cool. But I didn't really like the outline around it. But this is from the WrestleMania 1 Fusion, I believe. Then we've got a whole bunch of, like, NWO Hogans. A pixelated Hogan. Don't think we shall be using that. Yeah, the rest of these are NWO ones. But no, the one that I'm going to go with is this one. I think it's one of my more favourite images. Not even just of Hulkster, just in the entire game. I think this is one of the best images around. So, very cool to see. Pixel Hogan looks goofy. Just give me a second here. I just want to make sure before we go getting rid of this down arrow. Yeah, okay, so like our worst down arrow is this fortified to WrestleMania 39 summer Shotzi Blackheart. So there is no way that the Lita that's WrestleMania 39 is going to be any help to our deck. So we can get rid of her. Actually, let's just go for 2 of these. Level 97, and then Royal Rumble 23, Austin Theory. Ooh, that wasn't enough. Okay, we'll put in a Damien Priest as well then. There we are, there's Big Hulkster. 175 million in charisma. 175 million for the Hulkster himself. My goodness. Does that reach into my top 4 for right arrows? No, not quite. Seth freaking Rollins has quite a little bit more, but I mean, for a single and not a pro, that is fairly huge. Fairly freaking huge. And of course, the big old Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. I do have a favourite image here for him as well. There's a couple of good images, actually. I've always kind of liked this one with the sword, but the colour's a little bit diluted on it. We also have the vampire Drew McIntyre, which I always thought was quite a cool image. But the favourite image, the one that I'm going to use, the one that I like most, is, I believe it's this Summerslam event, Drew McIntyre, where he's got the sword on his shoulder. I've always thought that is one of the coolest looks for the vampire image. It looks nice to the card. The vampire image would have been great for the myth card, because of the way the myth was, but for SummerSlam 23, I think this is the image that I'm going to go with for him. So we do not need the Braun Strowman or the Miz, because unfortunately neither of those are going to help. Let's just do that. Let's see a few of them, how much that brings up to. Level 79 for Big Drew, and I think another 3 brings up to level 90, so we just need to do a little bit more. So we're going to have to get rid of Big Kofi here, and now is the time for us to use some of our unlocked things, so we don't need these. Brings up to level 97. Pixels. So the pro ones I want to use for... My other phone just turned on there. That was very, very strange. There's no reason for it to turn on. Spooky. But the pro ones we're going to keep for fusions, but the ones that aren't pro we don't really need. So let's get rid of 2 of these. I think 1 wasn't going to be enough. And now to level up Sami Zayn, and of course Ludwig Kaiser as well. So first of all, if we go back to unlocked, in fact actually, there we are, there's an extinction, train up plus plus. So I think we might need to get rid of some of these train ups. Now, what are those called again? Enhancement? No, they're not. Equipment? Is it enhancement? Yeah, okay, they are called enhancement. The card design is one of my favourite at the moment. It is, it's very cool. It's very nice looking. Let's use 3 of these Royal Rumble 23s. Wow, that was quite a lot. Oh my goodness. 3 Royal Rumbles is enough to fully level a SummerSlam 23 card. Wow. That's pretty crazy. What does 2 do? 2 is up to level 90, so yeah, you do need 3. Okay, there is Bailey done, and we need to do Stacey Keibler as well. What is 2 train up pluses? Oh, it only increased by 1 extra level. That really isn't anything special, if I'm honest. Right, okay, so there we go. We're down to 438. Let's go to filter, we'll go to recent. Wow, we do have a lot, don't we? Look at all those ladder Baileys. Oh my goodness. Right. Well, now that we've done that, what else can we do? I have a feeling that if I try to go into a match, it's going to tell me that I've got too many of something. And I'm not sure what it's going to be. Let me just make sure that nothing is stronger. No, okay, there's a Hartwell down there. So, yep. Can't go using her just yet. Okay, we are allowed to have a match. I was almost certain they would say you'd have too many equipments or too many enhancements or too many of something and that you wouldn't be allowed to have a match. But no, apparently we are good. So that's what the pro animation looks like with the wheel spinning on the Summerslam 23 card. And there's a JD McDonough. JD McDon't Google me. Skyclip says, I prefer myth designs, but I like Summerslam 23. The cards have insane stats. Well, my cards also have insane stats. As I am, of course, a big old Grand Pit. So let's get some more picks here. I'm not sure if we're going to get onto the rarity draft board. Okay, so that was the maximum number of cards. It's going to give us 210 points. So we're getting close to it. Interesting. What else can we do? Oh, so let's talk about Battle Pass here. So, getting close to the dust meter, I am. So I am not currently buying this Battle Pass because you see here, the Cactus Jack, he does have slightly higher stats there. He's got 42 million power, 43 million toughness, 41 in speed, and 42 in charisma. So he's roughly 42 million across the board at level 0. So how does that stand against something like Hulk Hogan? So the way that we find out is by holding the little arrow here at the bottom right, and you can see that he's 43, 42, 41, and 44, which is just over 42 million each. So it means that if you were to get this, the Pro Cactus Jack, he would be just a little bit stronger than your myth cards. He has certainly been upgraded a little bit to be a little bit stronger than myth cards. However, he is only going to be about this power scale of a Pro SummerSlam card. He's not going to be any stronger than that. Whereas if we go to mail in general, you can see here that yeah, they should have delayed it. I 100% agree with you. The stats for Joe Gacy are like 51 million across the board, really more like 52, and the same for like Big Old Taker over here as well. And well, I mean, it's going to be stronger than the Bronson Reed, but once people start getting the SummerSlam cards, and let's take a quick look at the Giants Unleashed. There you can see that the Damien Priest has really 47 million attack across the board. So you can see the difference there between him and your Cactus Jack. I think the Cactus Jack, if he came out in myth tier, he'd have been very, very good. But because of when he came out, I am going to ignore this Battle Pass. I see that the price is also came down a little bit. It's £19.89 rather than the more expensive one that it was earlier. But to me, it just isn't worth my time. So remember, if you get silver, you are only getting all the cards up to 15,000, so you only get one Cactus Jack. Whereas if you get the gold one, you'll get all the way up to here instead. Another thing is, it gives you rare graphics and things, but do these packs actually give you... Well, that gives you event cards? Let's see. Is there anything here? Okay, so that gives you it based on what you are. So that gives you the chance at getting SummerSlam 23 cards. Yeah, okay. So because my top 8 tier is SummerSlam 23++, I get the chance at getting the SummerSlam 23 card. But that's only because of the tier that I'm on. That doesn't mean everyone gets that. That's only if you're up on that tier already. I don't think it's worth it, if I'm honest. I am going to be leaving that Battle Pass. Did you know the DDP got a card? I think it's had a card in the past. Let's check. Names. Big old Diamond Dallas Page. You should have made it SummerSlam 23. I don't know anyone's getting 15k points in one day. Well, some people might have, but... Yeah, there we go. There's a former Diamond Dallas Page, another one there. But yeah, he does have a SummerSlam 23 card, which is interesting, because last I checked, Diamond Dallas Page was with AEW. Is that not correct? Is he? Is he not? I'm unsure. So I see that none of my SummerSlam 23 cards. Brillo says yep. None of my SummerSlam 23 cards have managed to make it into my top 8 cut at the moment. What about this one? If we go to autofill. No, my weakest card is currently still Seth Rollins, who is still just a little bit stronger than my current SummerSlam 23 cards. You can see there that Hogan is just a little bit weaker than the Pro Karrion Kross. So interesting to see, but I'm pretty sure that once I get any of those as pros, they are going to skyrocket past that pro myth, and they'll probably be up here in this range. Probably up in the well, probably stronger than Carmelo Hayes, but maybe not as strong as the double heroic pros. That is what I am suspecting. I think that may be correct. It's difficult to say. You're in the final round of Survivor. I hope you win. Well, yes, it would be very cool. Logan Paul also has a card this season. Well, I think he should. He's wrestling at SummerSlam. So, we have 49 minutes left on Road to Glory. And then in 1 day and 49 minutes, Giants Unleashed is going to start. And we shall get the ability to get ourselves this big old Damian Priest. I'm really excited to see what the heroic image of this looks like. I want to see like where the spikes show up all over this card. And also I want to see what the pro of it looks like, because I assume that it's going to have something to do with the sun in the background as well. So that all looks very, very cool. Looking forward to seeing all that. Also in the store, in the Superstore, that should be updating fairly soon. Well, it's just over a week from now. It's 8 days away. And then these are going to swap over. And I imagine they're probably going to be replaced by SummerSlam 23s. And I don't just mean SummerSlam 23, the tier. I mean, instead of the Money in the Bank here, it's going to be SummerSlam 23 cards. So, I suspect that it'll probably be 2 males. Probably won't start off with giving you a female for WrestleMania for SummerSlam 23, because they don't like doing that. I'm just going to turn that down. And Brittle says he won. Oh, well, congratulations, Brittle. Very well done. Congratulations. So, my bets on the SummerSlam 23 cards are probably going to be big card names, but both males. So I expect probably Roman, because he is the I think Roman's going to retain. I could see it being Roman and Seth Rollins. I could also see Cody Rhodes being up there. Maybe they will go with Finn Balor to go with the Damian Priest that you can get in Giants Unleashed. Maybe it'll be Dominic Mysterio because he's North American champion. There's a few different options there. I would put my money on Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. You got a solo score! Well done. I need a solo score, but I need a myth solo score, not the SummerSlam 23 one. Well, let's just for fun, let's play a couple of TLCs and see if we can get anything. So where are we going to put these? Let's go here, and so we don't want to really connect them because then opponents can just get lucky. Don't want to put them in the corners either because opponents tend to go for corners. I'm going to go there. That seems good. And find opponent, and let's just do the same thing again. And I really hope that no one watching my stream is any of my opponents, because otherwise they'll know exactly where my cards are, which would suck. There we go. Okay, so let's jump into these and see if we can get anything nice. Okay, so let's go for bottom corner. Miss. Nothing. The opponent also misses. So the best way to play these Battleship games is to run a line in diagonal across, because then that will pretty much tell you where cards are and aren't until you hit one. So while we're waiting for that guy, let us move into the next one. And we're going to, yes, we're going to go for this one here. And we've got an Undertaker. Thanks for the tip. Oh, you're most welcome. So this Undertaker has 224 million in power. So nothing, unfortunately, here beats that. So I'm going to go for one of my weaker cards, because I'm going to have to sacrifice it. So we're going to need 2 attacks to beat this event Undertaker. Like so. And then we're going to go for the next weakest card. And we're going to get it to attack. But while we're waiting on that one, let's move into the third game. While we're waiting for our opponent there. And let's just, yes, cards. Let's go for this one here. It was a miss. The opponent also misses. Good. Let's try this one. And we've got Triple H, 175 and 173. So we are going to put in Ilya Dragunov, because he is the weakest one that should be able to guarantee win this match. So we don't know whether it is ladder or table. Because you can tell by the animation. So round 2 is complete and we're now waiting for the opponent there. So now let's move into game number 4 while we're waiting for opponents to do things. And we're going to do the same again. We missed. The opponent will have already taken their turn. We're for the exact same space. So let's go for this one. It is Dude Love. So we're at 175 and 189. So 189 is huge. I think just to make sure that I win, I'm going to put in Kane. And this is the chair. The chair is the best one. That's the one that you really want to hit, because that is the hardest one to find, because it's only a singular square. You get scared when you go against people, when you have guys that have insane stats. Well, you just also need a team that also has very, very high stats. That is how you win those. And now we are waiting on all 4 of our opponents. This is literally how you play TLC. You just basically play your match, and then you sit back and wait for opponents to do things. So while they are all thinking, we can go ahead and do something else. So what do I have? My goodness. What do I have to do here in my achievements? I have to play another PvP game, so I can do that, certainly. Play Game Survivor. I really don't want to play Game Survivor. I don't like doing it. Well, let's do another PvP game. And then that will give us another 4 tickets. So we'll get 1 from doing it, and then 3 from completing 5 quests today. So we're going to go with... Oh, and we lose that one. So used to my double heroics always winning, but unfortunately that was not the case. Let's go for this. So that was an Omos and a Rey Mysterio, which do tag together. But I don't think they're beating these 2 double heroics. And the male tag team of Undertaker and Joe Gacy should also take out a win against Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Ludwig von Kaiser. There we go, so we lost the first game, but we won the next 2. And that should give us these. Completionist and that. So that puts us up to 7, and then that gives us 10 more tickets. The stats are still amazing, yes, indeed they are. Very, very cool. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And also let's drop off this energy in Team Battleground. We're only 100 points away from getting into the rare draft pick, so let's do that as well. I think the best way to do that is just to go into PvP and just continue playing more. Let's see, we've got a few viewers that are joining us for the stream here. Welcome everyone. Pick a number 1, 2, 3 for my rare draft pick. I would go for number 2 because that's between 1 and 3. That makes sense to me. Undertaker still able to pick up wins. A new TLC round is starting, so that's good. We can go and do that. Against Grayson Waller and Kit Wilson, which also have huge stats. So I should still pick up the win there. Twice. Prilla's going for a bathroom break. I did not need to know, good sir, but thank you for telling me, regardless. Against Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. The tag team champions, Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, who don't even tag with each other because both of them are up arrows. That seems like an oversight. Got 4 more picks. Gives us 65. I think if we do 1 more game, then that will be enough. WrestleMania 39, Roxanne Perez. Oh, that is not what you wanted. You wanted a SummerSlam. So let's go into TLC. It's the bottom match. It is giving us a new attack. So they also missed. So let's go bottom right. Or bottom left, sorry. Also a miss. And another miss. Okay, so by doing this top right one here, then we have cut off where the ladder can be. So the ladder has to be 3 spaces and the table has to be 2. So the next ones I'm going to go for are the middle ones. And that should give us either a table or a ladder. So unfortunately, when I'm live streaming, I don't have the... Oh, they just took out my chair. Or no, they fought the chair, but they couldn't beat it. So I'm going to go for here. Okay, 221, 216. That is huge. 221 and 216. Oh my goodness, I don't think I can beat that. Well, if I can't beat it, the next thing I can do is just go for the weakest cards that has the best chance of it going and doing something. So we're going to put in Ilya Dragunov, who's going to lose this game. And then the opponent has managed to defeat my chair. We're going to go into here and we're going to use our next weakest card, which I think is the Big Mixter, Big Mick Foley himself. So this could be the ladder or the table. We won't know until we search. You're going to waste all your 22 SV tokens. What is SV tokens? Survivors tokens? Oh, Survivor Series. Oh, okay, I see. You're going to play games of Survivor. That's what you're trying to say. Yes. Oh, and they hit my table, unfortunately, as well. So, we have 1 in 3 chance here, but I'm going to go for the right one. Okay. That is an LA Knight. This is a fairly big LA Knight as well. 219 and 207. Why are all your stats so massive? Now, we do have Overrun, which is ginormous, which helps tremendously. So we're going to go and put in Montez Ford. And with that Overrun, that should be enough to completely steamroller over this. And that was the table. So, with that one being the table in the bottom right. Oh, and we got another Ilya Dragunov. Jesus Christ, I could not say that for some reason. Look, Mum, I'm on TV. I don't know who that is that's saying that, but I assume that someone that is currently on the stream. And they missed the table. So because the ladder is 3 things, it cannot be that one at the bottom. So let's go here, and that means that it has to be this line across the top. So 178 and 175, and we also have plus 15% to all stats. So we're going to throw in our zombie Tommaso Ciampa, who is going to be enough to completely destroy that. And then we know that the ladder is on the left and the right. So long as we beat these, then we should win, because the opponent won't be able to beat my cards or beat my ladder before we finish them. So this is 178 and 185. So just to make sure that we win, let's put in Dragon Lee, who is going to be more than enough to take care of this. And then we have one more match to win. And even if the opponent were to find 2 pieces of my ladder, they still wouldn't be able to win against this final attack. Like, they would need at least 3 turns in order to win, and they're only going to get 1. That is a new TLC Ramstarn, but that is not the one that we're currently in. We might as well just pay attention to this one and get this one finished, rather than wasting time. So I'm hoping that the opponent is going to take their move very quickly, because it seems like the opponent was going back and forth with me, but maybe they aren't. Maybe the opponent is annoyed, realising that they might have lost, or that they're going to potentially lose on the next game, so maybe they are deliberately just trying to stall because they are upset. That is a thing that some people on occasion do. So let's go and play one of the other TLC matches then. So it's this one. Brittle says, I think that's Sly. Okay. So this one, we got one of the fights, but we don't know which one it was. So let's go to the left. Okay, it is The Undertaker, 227 and 228. Hulk is the best in the tier. Oh, well, that is the one that I pulled. That is the very one itself. Caden says, guys, how do I spend these collectibles? Because all I see is just different collectibles. Yep, we have already spoken about that, and we don't know. I'm guessing that they have to give us more information. So we can't be Undertaker. So we're just going to put in Montez Ford. And we're going to use another weak card to take out the strong Undertaker. And they have also hit one of my tables. So what is our next weakest card? I think it is Mick Foley. Mick Foley is going to win this match for us. So the fact that that didn't finish it means that this is the ladder. Not unless we've hit two different things. Okay, they went the wrong direction. So let's go over here. So we hit two things then. That is very awesome. That is very, very cool. So that means that there is a ladder going up and down the way and a table going up and down the way. Caden says, lol, it's annoying when they don't tell us. They just throw it at us, but love the content from the UK. Oh, well, thank you very much, Caden. I appreciate it. You've come along and joined the stream. You're very cool of you to do so. Well, it seems this person is also taking some time to finish off. The thing is, like, this match is finished. This one here, it's just that the opponent is deliberately stalling and wasting time, because we know that that one in the top left is the last ladder one, and they know that they cannot win, so they're just stalling and wasting time. So that is very, very disappointing for Deadpool12316. So you have been shouted out, Deadpool, and we now know of your stalling tactics and your disgrace to yourself and your people. Oh, well, there we go. This isn't the Deadpool one, this is the other one. So let's see here. They went the wrong direction again. So we know that we have to go up and down on both of these. So let's go up here. Okay, so that's a miss. So we now know that the one in the bottom there is the second half of this table. So let's go and finish that off. So this is 194.9 million in power. So we want to do something that's a little bit higher than that. So let's go for 209 million with Kane. And Kane should be able to take out Carmelo Hayes. That is him. There we go, proving that if Kane was still around, he would be NXT champion right now. That also gives us a TLC pack. We've got Mansoor and Liv Morgan. Did you get it in your inbox? That's Sky Clips. What? The Supercard support team is what annoys me. I emailed in the last 8 days about my TIFF rewards, and I still haven't heard from them. TIFF rewards. Okay, they went in the completely wrong direction there. So we know that this is going to have to be won, so it's 178 million in charisma. So let's go for 183 million in charisma with our zombie Tommaso Ciampa. And there we go. So we know that the last bit of the ladder is either the top left or the bottom right, or the bottom left, sorry. And they are managing to miss everything here. So let's go for the bottom left. And there we go. There is big old Bronson Reed. 203 power. So let's go for 213 power with Bronson Reed. So the two Bronson Reeds are going against one another. But mine is a double heroic. And that is the difference maker. That means that the ladder is done. There we go, those are finished as well. So now we need to find the chair, which is a little bit difficult to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got a 1 in 8 chance. Let's try here. Nope. So this is what it's going to come down to. It's just going to come down to when we find the chair. Let's see what the other things are. Oh! Deadpool has finally responded to us. You can see there's conversation going on in the chat. I don't think it's one that I'm a part of, so I'm just going to let you guys handle it. Okay, so here we go. It is Kane, who has 220 million power and 200.7 million in charisma. So I think we're going to use Bronson Reed. Yes, I think Bronson Reed is our strongest option here. Deadpool will head your message. Perhaps he did. And there we go. It is finished. The opponent also gets to finish off their attack as well. We've got The Rock, Johnny Gargano, and Dexter Lumis. Round 10 is complete. And he found my ladder, but just a bit too late. And we have won. We get to claim our prize, of which we get 1 Rollins silver token, 10 draft picks, a WrestleMania 39 Kevin Owens, a rarity draft pick, and a Royal Rumble 23 Alexa Bliss, which is very, very cool indeed. And we have a cooldown for 4 hours on that one. And I have to go to my cards and get rid of something. So what do we have that is trainable? Not much. But we can combine our Ilya Dragunov and make him fortified too. So yes, we want to stick with Overrun. And we're going to go to train and improve. Just go to unlocked. And who can we get rid of? Let's go for Riddick Moss and Roxanne Perez. And one more should do it. Monsoir. There we go. Now we have the rarity draft board as well, oh my goodness. So let's go down the left hand side and we'll go for the middle one. Now, unfortunately, nothing of interest, just an Eric Bischoff, which we shall have to dust. So I have 10 picks here, which we aren't going to get very far with this, I knew it. I'm going to dust those off. Then we're going to get another rarity draft pick, which we shall need to do as well, before we're allowed to go back to our TLC matches. Another pick, let's see. Let's stick with this left-hand side and go with the top one. Nothing there, but it is an Austin Theory. However, I think I got rid of my Austin Theory. I don't think I need him, so I'm going to dust that one. We're not going to get very far here once again. So I'm going to dust the 3 of these because I don't think we need that Austin Theory. I am fairly sure that the LA Knight replaced the Austin Theory down arrow that we were using. And let me just confirm that, go into this and go into deck editor and look at my down arrows. In this, you can see that the Smasher Champa is now the weakest down arrow that we have because the LA Knight removed our down arrow Austin Theory. So now we can go back into TLC. This is the exciting one. This is the one which is allowing us to play. So we have a 1-7 shot. So they have destroyed our table and our chair and they need to find our ladder. We need to find their chair. And that is another miss. And they have found our ladder. So we only have really 2 more chances to find their chair. Dang it. Would they have all 3 of their things together? I'm thinking of going for that one that's to the right of the table. That is the one I am thinking of. I suppose now that we are waiting, I can read back on the chat and see if anyone needs me for anything. So let's see here. You could have made a staircase, yes. So the problem is when you guys write a big long message, I don't have the time to read it in the short amount of time that comes up on the screen. So Sky Eclipse says, big long message. The Supercard support team is what annoys me. I emailed them at 8 last night about my TIFF rewards, which I do not know what that means, and I still haven't heard from them. Brittle said, did you get it in your inbox? Caden then asks, Grant Cat, do you know if there's any new QR codes out? I really need better females. The second that oh, there we go, we're in. The second that I get any QR codes, I'll be sure to share it with you guys as soon as I get them. I always do. So always stay tuned. and stay alert, because when a QR code goes up, you guys will be the first ones to know about it. Brutal says Zombie Champa. Sky Eclipse says, nah, nothing they said on Twitter or X, or I don't know, they sent out rewards out, but I got nothing. They send rewards out? What rewards? For Tiffany? For Tiffany Stratton? Brutal says, oh, lol. Deadpool heard your message, yes. I'm surprised that The Rock has a card and an image that is young him. Yeah, The Rock has quite a few cards. Caden says, what mode would you say is the best for more cards in the deck? Because I'm WrestleMania 39, but it's really hard to tier up. Caden, the best option you have is to try and find a good team and use TBGs to... Oh, they mean Reward Mania, Grand Cat. Okay. The best option is to join a good team and then get Team Battleground rewards off of them, and then also get the reward from Team Ring Domination and Team Road to Glory. That will get you guaranteed SummerSlam 23 cards. They also give you all the myth cards as well, and give you a whole load of stuff that will help level you up. That is the best way to level up for free. So we have a 1 in 5 chance here to try and find this chair. Let's go for the staircase. Oh, we got him! We got him! So, let's go for Joe Gacy. He is our strongest card, and he should be able to pull out the win on this one against this Braun Breaker. And there we go. We are done. We got it. We got the Smash rewards. We got an Otis, and we also get the reward for the completion. The opponent also hit, but they did not manage to actually win. So we have won. We got a Royal Rumble 23 Luke Gallows, 10 more draft picks. We got a Seth token. We got a rarity draft pick, and we got a Wrestle 39 Sheamus. Very, very cool indeed. And also gives us another rarity draft pick as well, which I'm very, very pleased with. So it looks like TLC 1 and 2 are taking forever, which you can see. My goodness. So let's just back out of those. And we have another chance at our top 8 tier. Well, we've stuck with the left-hand side. Let's continue going with the left-hand side and go for the bottom left one. And we got WrestleMania 39 Drew McIntyre. That is one that we did not need indeed. So that is okay. We're going to dust that off. Remember to click OK and not go for my cards. And I see there are a lot more messages that have shown up, so let me try and read through these all. So Brutal says another pick. Let's see. He could have made a staircase. Tiffany, yeah, I understood that Tiff meant Tiffany Stratton. Caden says they mean Reward Mania, Grand Cat. I was not aware of any Tiffany Stratton. I mean, the latest one was Eddie Guerrero and does not give you a Tiffany Stratton card. So I am not sure what you guys are talking about. Brutal then says, yeah! Ninja Master 06 says, I already got me a pro, and then I got 2 males and 3 females. Well, congratulations to the Master X. Skyclip says, yeah, it was one of the first Tiffany Stratton RN. It didn't give out rewards. It didn't give out rewards, really? Interesting. Caden says, thanks man, I only play for free. I don't spend any money on it because minimum wage doesn't really help. And I'm in a myth team, but they're very inactive. That is very unfortunate. Hang on, Caden, let me just take a quick gander over here. If I go to follow and I scroll down, once the waiting on network finally gets around, there we go. And if we go down to Jai, he is in Soul World Order 2, of course. And Soul World Order 2 has 19 of 20 members. So if you want to join Caden, all you have to do is join that Discord, which you can find in the description below. I am looking at it right now. Right under the part that says started streaming 79 minutes ago. If you click on that link right now, and you say, in the Discord section, you say, hey, I am watching his Grand Cat stream, and I'm a big fan of his. He is wonderful and very, very handsome. And I would like to join your team. Then someone will guide you to the waiting to join part, and then someone should be able to get you into the team. And then you can come and join us, and then you will get all of the Team Road to Glory event cards, as you can see there, that we finished off the Rhea Ripley with tremendous effort. 3,000, well, tremendous effort. Like, the exact opposite of tremendous effort. It was no effort whatsoever. We got the Road to Glory, nice and easy. Ring Domination will be the next one, and every single one of these, you will get yourself at least a guaranteed myth card with a chance at getting a SummerSlam 23 card, and you'll also get 2 random cards, which can be male or female, that are myth or WrestleMania 39s. You'll also get 1,090 super coins, and you also get a rarity draft pick every single Team Battleground that you win. So long as you follow the rules, and so long as you meet the minimum requirements, Caden, you will be very, very welcome into the Cats, the big old Grand Cats team of Soul World Order 2. So, if you want to do that, you are welcome to come and join us and welcome aboard, and it'll be it's the big old Cats, and it'll be very, very nice to have a new member in the Discord. It's always very nice to see all of you guys. So, my name is Gerald on Supercard, and I'll go into the Discord now. Thanks so much, Crackcat. Oh, you're very welcome. So, so I was mildly stalling a little bit there to see if TLC would update, but unfortunately not. We managed to win 2 of them, so that's very, very cool. But we need to get rid of some more cards once again. So we're going to train up this myth, Brian Danielson, and let's get rid of a few of these. Catherine Jones says, hi, hello, welcome Catherine Jones, welcome to the stream. We are streaming the brand new tier for SummerSlam 23. I'm just getting rid of a few cards as we do not need. We won a couple of TLCs, and we've got ourselves a few SummerSlam 23 cards already. Just going to train up this Brian Danielson over here. John Cena is the best in the tier, and that's interesting. I'd heard that apparently Hulk Hogan was the best in the tier. Do you have QR codes for WWE? I do not currently, but the second that any new QR codes come out, I will be the first ones to share them with you. I'll absolutely make them available so that everyone can get them. I'm expecting some QR codes to come out at some point soon. I haven't seen any recently, but the second that any do, I do hand them out as quickly as I can. So don't you worry. So long as you stick with me, I will get you QR codes whenever they appear. I'll use a big old Sheamus on there. We're back to 438 of 450 cards. We were at 430 before, but we pulled quite a lot of cards. Let's look at our recent cards once again for any newcomers that have just joined the stream. So, there we are. We have a Pro Rhea Ripley, and we have the SummerSlam 23 Hulk Hogan. We have Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Ludwig Kaiser, Indy Hartwell, and then we also got ourselves a Pro Myth Bianca Belair, as well as a single Myth Bayley and a single Myth Stacy Kibler. Oh, and we also pulled this Myth manager Bobby Heenan as well. So plenty of things that were going on there. We have not yet been told how these collectibles work. I see that I have a message here in my inbox, so that's going to be interesting. You just mentioned the Discord, Grand Cat. Welcome. Well, very cool. Hopefully you shall be joining the team at some point soon then. So we do know that once you get 75 Seth tokens, it will give you 1 golden Seth token. You can get a golden Freakin', and you can get a golden Rollins token as well. I assume at some point you're going to be able to cash those in to get yourself a brand new SummerSlam 23 Seth Rollins, but perhaps it isn't exactly out yet. I'm not sure where it's going to show up. Is that Tony Khan? It's definitely not Tony Khan. It's just, whoa, striking resemblance. Could you imagine if there was a Tony Khan image, a Tony Khan card, NW Supercard? That would be crazy. How much does this cost? 1,000? We're not paying 1,000 for that. It is pure luck. It does look like it does look like Tony Khan though, right? So this gives you 3 of everything, but you need 75 of everything to get the gold ones. I suspect that once you trade in the 3 gold ones, like a gold Seth freaking and Rollins, that's what's going to get you the new Seth Rollins card. But I don't think it's out yet. I'm not sure whether it's going to be in Superstore, whether it's going to be in offers, or where it's going to be. But I assume that it will be out soon. I think it's very, very weird that it isn't out yet, especially since you can pull the Seth Rollins tokens at the moment. So, very unusual. Not entirely sure what's going on there. What is going on here? Is this rewards? Nope. It is mail. It is 1 mail. I am... No. I do not want to change my name. I'm very, very happy with the Grand Cat name. But I'm not going to read mail while I am streaming. I would seem rather silly, because anyone could say whatever they wanted, which could be very, very rude. So, instead, I shall only read the chat that you guys are giving me at the time being. So, what else can we do? How close are we to our retro draft pick? 17,000 of 6,000. I don't see that happening again today. Giants Unleashed is still a day away before we can start doing that. Team Road to Glory is finished. I could continue getting energy for Team Battleground. That's a thing that I could do. I don't tend to do Stomping Grounds. I don't really like it. I don't think it's worth it, if I am honest. Brittle was giving me a thumbs up. So Battle Pass we're ignoring. Performance Center is currently training her Rhea Ripley, which is good. I'm actually going for Heroic Damien this time. I too am also going for Heroic Damien, but then I always go for Heroics. TLC we can't do anything because we're waiting for 2 of them to cool down. We're waiting for 2 of our opponents to move to do a thing. You hated War Games LA night. Hated War Games LA. That was torture. Was it? I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was alright. Interesting how people have different opinions. I am currently running out of things to do on Supercard. I am running out of things to do to continue this stream. Why am I still... why do I still have Dominic Mysterio there? I guess if I put on any of these other cards, it's just going to make opponents more difficult. So, I don't really want to go doing that. Yeah, if we put this on Hulk Hogan, how much more powerful do you become? Not enough that can be added to the deck, is the answer. Maybe because I did it free to play. Oh, right, okay, yeah. You didn't use any point doublers. Did you get the heroic from doing it from doing War Games for free? Because if you did, that's very impressive. So, female toughness, let's put in Liv Morgan for that one. And we do win that one. Barely! Wow, you did! That is the equivalent of doing heroic twice if you were using point doublers, which is crazy. It's kind of hard to play for free-to-play war games. I did it at the end. Well, very congratulations to both of you. It's very, very cool to see. Just playing some random war games here. Oh yes, we got the draft picks off of off of the thingies as well. Is it just me, or do these golden wheels look like cheese wheels? Looks like I'm picking blocks of cheese here. That's what it looks like to me. No! I hate when it clicks on my cards instead of OK because I'm just in the middle of clicking things. Now I have to find something to train again. Oh my goodness. Whereas I could have dusted all those cards into something good. Yes, all jeez. This is atrocious. Now I have to use all these as training. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we've got rid of those. Is there anything else that needs... Hang on, let's go to improve, train. There is more. Look, see, more garbage that is hidden itself away there. Oh, it's the worst. We don't need these either. There we go. Okay, I saw there's some messages from you, but I missed them. See, I hope it says I love ring domination anyway, so that was a breeze compared to Wargames. I quite enjoy Wargames. There is a Grand Card method for Wargames. If you ever want to find out what it is, simply type in the Grand Card tutorial and then type in whatever WWE Supercard event it is. Whether it's Wargames or Road to Glory or Codebreaker or whatever. I have a tutorial for each of them, I believe. So the first one here, let's put in big old Undertaker. And then for power, we're going to have to go for Joe Gacy, just in case the next one is a tag match. You think my tutorial is what kept you sane through it? My goodness, well, thank you for that. That's high praise. If I can keep someone sane through... Oh, well, we lost that pro Summerslam there, my goodness. If I can keep someone sane through a WWE Supercard event, I think that is very, very high praise. We have 10 picks remaining. See if we can get anything nice here. Picking these off of these cheese wheels. And nothing. At least these ones we managed to get to dust, so that is something. Also have 9 energy. So let's get rid of that. There we go. So we're going to put Joe Gacy in for Speed and Cruiser. Oh, it's Edge. That's pretty cool to see. And then Power and Toughness is going to be Undertaker. And then Power and Charisma, whoever. Let's put an LA Knight. He's going to be against Rich Holland. It was only a WrestleMania 39 Edge. Which is not... No, WrestleMania 37 Edge, not even WrestleMania 39, my goodness. It is not the best one that we were after. Let's do a couple more of these, and then after that I think we might just call it a stream. I see that after an hour and a half some people have stopped watching the stream, so I think I'm going to finish up the stream before we run out of things to entirely do. But we've got quite a lot of new cards, so it's very, very cool to see. So, throw in Joe Gacy, followed by The Undertaker. Undertaker against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Oh, they actually managed to beat Undertaker. That is horrifying. We're going to put in Dragon Lee. Brittle says, I'm still here, bro. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me. We have 4 more draft picks. There we go, and we can dust all of those off. Skyclips also says the same here. Well, thank you very much for keeping me company. It is always much more preferable to have someone to talk to while I'm doing these streams, rather than just doing the streams mindlessly. by myself. It's always been a long stream, it's been 90 minutes. I don't normally stream, but when it comes to a new tier, I think this is about the time it is probably best to try and do as much as possible in a singular sitting. Well, I think that is going to be it, folks, unless anyone else can think of anything else for me to do. Let's take a quick look at the 2 ways to win. What can we get here? We can get ourselves a Summerslam Diamond Dallas Page, or we can get ourselves a Max Ian Dupree. Interesting, but neither of which I particularly need. Brutal says, see ya, King. It was fun, yes, it was fun. It was a good stream, and I am going to continue playing, but I'm just going to continue playing away off screen because it's going to be fairly boring. I'm just going to continue grinding away to get energy for this Team Battlegrounds to make sure that we are fully prepared for tomorrow when we have the match against the opponents. And hopefully if everyone follows what needs to be done, then we shall get another 15,000 win. But, like I said, folks, that is going to be it for this little video. I really hope that you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these little videos go up. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.